wet Randwick on the poly, claimed the crown, jumped up, back down, and they're off and trialling. Harlow Miss began well. Ascarta joins it on the inside, and Scorch Lane comes over from the outside. Raging Force is not far away. On their hammer is Red Breast, and then 2.5 lengths away at the tail of the field is Claim the Crown. Off the track, Scorch Lane just leads Ascarta, and also 3 and 4 deep going forward is Red Breast. Underneath them was Harlow Mist. In the centre is Raging Force, and Claim the Crown tacks on as they go down the side of the track. They've got a bit under 600 to run, and they're not going real quick at all, and there's an absolute clump from first to last. It's only about a couple of lengths. As they come up to the home turn, the centre is Ascarta, just the leader. Scorch Lane on its outside. The inside Harlow Mist from Raging Force. Next in the blue colours, out wide, is Red Breast, and last Claim the Crown. Ascarta got a good lead now. Down the outside, Raging Force is the challenger. It's Ascarta. Raging Force is 3/4, a half, a neck away. Ascarta in front, urged along, but Raging Force claims it, and Raging Force beats Ascarta 2.5 lengths away to Harlow Mist from Red Breast, Scorch Lane, and right out the back was Claim the Crown. She's a Dame bounded to the lead early. Switz goes to second from Listen Sweetheart and Think Back. Up out deeper is Cobra Club. Along the inside was Maxie's Legacy. Feared is second last. And missing the kick by about 4 or 5 is Garrick's with J Mac aboard. So the leader down the side is Louis Bezalin. Aboard She's a Dame. It's in front by 1.25 lengths, and second is Switz, and Aerodrome goes quickly up out deeper from Think Back, and then She's a Dame. They were followed Cobra Club, and they were followed the inside to Maxie's Legacy, Listen Sweetheart, and Feared. Up to the home turn, 4.25 to run, and the leader is She's a Dame. In front by a length, and whipping around them now is Aerodrome into the picture. In between runners we had Switch. So in front is She's a Dame, Aerodrome, and right down the outside Cobra Club with a run. Aerodrome's gone to the lead inside the last 100. It's drawing clear in actual fact, and with about 50 to run, Aerodrome is going to do it comfortably. Second and third's really tight. The inside might have run third. That was She's a Dame, because finishing fast the outside was Cobra Club together with Feared. And then in behind them we had Switch from Think Back, Listen Sweetheart, Maxie's Legacy, and Garrick's. Set. And they're off and trialling now. And Breeder's Son began well, but not as quick as Bellarata, who surges to the front. Bellarata, Blood Brother is underneath him. Hell of a Miss goes forward. Second to last is Zarovich, wants to go a little bit quicker, and Civilian is on the outside. So they've gone about 300 metres. The leader is Bellarata. It's in front by 1.5 lengths. On in the middle, Breeder's Son, Blood Brother underneath him. And 3 deep is Hell of a Miss, a couple of lengths away to Zarovich, who's on the inside, as Civilian, as they come up towards the 600 metre mark. It's Bellarata, the leader. Getting closer is Breeder's Son, the outside. Blood Brother tracks through the leader. 3 and 4 deep, Hell of a Miss in between runners. Second to last was Zarovich. The widest is Civilian, who tries to run on. Up the straight they come. It's Bellarata, the leader. Coming at it through the centre is Breeder's Son. Down the outside, Hell of a Miss, and Blood Brother comes off their back if good enough. But Bellarata has a good lead inside the last 100. It's 1.5 lengths in front, urged along Breeder's Son. But in front is Bellarata, and it's pretty much going to lead all the way. Bellarata beats Breeder's Son from Blood Brother, Hell of a Miss. In between runners finishing off okay there was Zarovich, and out the back was Civilian. Set. And they're off and trialling now. It's a good line. Hammett began well on the inside. It's one of the early leaders, Hammett. And going forward towards the outside of it now, to sit in second position, we had Militarise. So Militarise is up on the outside of the leader, and punching through now is Leica Lucy from Angel Capital, then Mezzabine from Wooten Verdi, Buckaroo and McHale. On the swing, and Militarise is up out 3 deep here, but kicking is Hammett. Back to the inside, Angel Capital finishes off, and they were following between runners Leica Lucy. Halfway up the straight, Angel Capital at the 200 has put the head in front. Militarise is hard held the outside. In front is Angel Capital from Hammett and Militarise, and Angel Capital will win the trial. Angel Capital first from either Hammett, Militarise or Leica Lucy McHale. Then in between runners we had Wooten Verdi, back on the inside Buckaroo and Mezzabine. And they're off now. Straight Acer began okay on the inside. Going quickly underneath it is written Scandal to be one of the early leaders, with Rock Empire, Regulated Affair, Give Me the Beat Boys, Straight Acer the inside. Generosity and Meridiana is the tail ender. Up to the home turn, and as they swing for home, it's Written Scandal in front. Give Me the Beat Boys, Straight Acer to come off the leader's back if it likes. Rock Empire is in the middle of the course. Up the straight they come. Rock Empire's down the outside, but still in front is Written Scandal, and through the middle Straight Acer now at the 200. So Straight Acer comes out after the leader. Rock Empire is on the outside. Straight Acer is in front. Rock Empire I don't think will quite get there. Well, it might. Hey, it did. Rock Empire. It might have just nutted on the inside, being Straight Acer, followed by Give Me the Beat Boys from Written Scandal. Finishing off through the line well was Generosity, Regulated Affair, Meridiana. God's Window stands well with Heat Missile, and they're often trialling now. Sydney Bowler began well. It's one of the early leaders with Osipenko, and Heat Missile is up out deeper. In between runners was God's Window. The inside is Natoya, and Lavish Empire is at the tail of the field. 3 or 4 off the fence. Sydney Bowler is the leader. From sitting second, the outside Hit Missile, and underneath him is God's Window, along with Natoya. Osipenko's on their backs, about 4 off the lead, and the widest is Lavish Empire. Up the straight, Hit Missile put the head in front. Sydney Bowler's there to kick if it likes. A couple of lengths away, Lavish Empire. God's Window is underneath him as they pass the 200, and these two have cleared away. Sydney Bowler on the inside and Heat Missile. Heat Missile just in front, a head, a neck. Paul clear to win by about a half to 3/4. Heat Missile from Sydney Bowler, Lavish Empire, God's Window, Osipenko, and Natoya was the tail ender. And the starter releases them. Buckanara began beautifully on the inside. It's one of the early leaders. Reign of Honour is out 3 wide, and Nest pokes through the middle now. So they're 3 abreast from Shangri-La Rose, along with St Aldwyn, Side Quest, and Angel Feet is off the track. As they come up to the home turn now, and it's Nest the leader. It took over. It's in front by a head. Reign of Honour back to the inside. Buckanara, Shangri-La Rose, St Aldwyn, and Side Quest tries to come into it, and it does so right down the outside. It's a good go right across the track. Reign of Honour hard held. His Side Quest down the outside, and Buckanara underneath him. Reign of Honour's in front. Side Quest is the challenger. It's Reign of Honour and Side Quest. They draw clear, and Reign of Honour's going to hang on to beat Side Quest, Nest, Shangri-La Rose, Buckanara, St Aldwyn, and then making up some ground after always being rearward and wide was Angel Feet. And they're off now. Comic Culture began best on the inside. Nordic Viking, and also going well in the middle was Augusta National. So it's one of the early leaders. Yoshida pushes through. Forever Natural just off them, and Tatouage is off the course and will be right down the outside as they swing for home, but it's about 3 lengths off the second last horse. Around the home turn, railing up is Comic Culture. It joins in the middle Yoshida, and turn Nordic Viking comes out after him, and in between runners is Augusta National as they hit the 200 metre mark. And Comic Culture is underneath them from Yoshida, Comic Culture pushes through, gets a margin now, and Comic Culture will beat Yoshida, and Nordic Viking, Augusta National from Forever Natural, and right at the back was Tatouage. And they're off and trialling now. Comic began well. Hold the Doors on the inside, and Kagari goes fast out in the middle of the course. So it's Kagari from Comic, Hold the Door, followed by Elderon, Buckeye, and Constellation is at the tail of the field. Up to the home turn, Kagari gets wide, fans, and gives a run through to Comic and also Hold the Door. Just in behind them is Buckeye, and Elderon is second last as they come up the straight now. It's Kagari off the track. Comic can Hold the Door on the inside, tries to make ground. They're the three, though Buckeye is not too far away at the 200. If they settle down now, it's Comic, just the leader. Comic can Hold the Door. They're the two going to fold it out. Comic in front, Hold the Door the inside, one up, one down, Comic. Comic beats Hold the Door, Kagari, Buckeye. Then Elderon and Constellation was at the tail of the field.